Welcome back to my video, man. I know it's nighttime. I know you can't see well right now, but it's me, Desire Peace, man. I'm back with you. I want to talk to you guys about today. Like, nobody is perfect, Like, what do I mean by nobody is perfect, Like, you can hear somebody's song, they complaining, talking about somebody did them wrong, and it was very perfect for them, and somebody did them wrong, this and that, and you were thinking, this motherfucker, got done wrong, this motherfucker was perfect. You're only listening to one perspective, You're not listening to the other people's perspective, To be pure is to be imperfect, Like, for real, like, I'm not perfect, like, as I'm talking to you right now, and I know that you're listening to me right now, and I know you're not perfect too, Anybody can make mistakes, Anybody can hurt people, Anybody can, especially adults, I feel like the only person that's perfect is my my 1 week old son. That's the only person that's perfect, like, and all the other babies out there, like, those are the people that's perfect, because they haven't really just, hurt nobody, they just minding their own business, they don't know nothing about gossip, they don't know nothing about anything, they just living their life, eating and sleeping and shitting, that's it, Those are the people that I can claim to be perfect. But once somebody is grown, is like, let's say 6, 7, 8 years old and all that, and up and keep going, and until like maybe by like, 100 and shit like that, nah, they're not perfect, to be honest with you, and anybody can lie, anybody can feel jealous, anybody can assault you, anybody can scam you. So just not just that, anybody can abuse you, like, including me, I'm keeping it real, like, and the thing is, a lot of time we want to idolize people, like, just based on like what they show us, we want to idolize people based on like how they how good they are, like lying to us that they are the best, like, let's say, like, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody, let's say like Jhené Aiko. If you listen to Jhené Aiko music, you would think that she is never wrong, it's always people doing her wrong, Summer Walker, like even Kevin Gates, a lot of those people, they will tell you that they're never wrong, like, even me, sometimes I will tell you that I'm never wrong, but, I'm starting to realize something, man, like, I'm flawed too, I can be possessive, I can be controlling sometimes, I can be, I can get mad easily, I can, just a whole lot of shit, man, like, I can lie, like, I can beat up people. I done beat up a lot of people that really didn't deserve for me to beat them up, like, I can, scare people that didn't deserve for me to scare them. I done, stole from people that I didn't really need to steal from them, like a lot of shit, man, and one thing one thing that I always try to say, that I'm perfect, I always try to give people this narrative that I'm the perfect one, and everybody else is like evil, everybody else is crazy, everybody else is come on, man, keeping it real, man, like, from me to you, nobody is perfect, not your parents, not your siblings, not your lover, because sometimes you love somebody and you feel like, then they super perfect, they very perfect, whatever, But the truth is, You know, nobody, man, nobody is perfect, and nobody should lie to you that they're perfect, you know. And you know, the thing is, man, you gotta that's why there's forgiveness, that's why there is understanding, you know, in life, you know. That's why, you know, because if there wasn't understanding and there wasn't forgiveness, you know, then a lot of people will go on thinking like, you know, fuck them, fuck people, fuck this and that. They can do this and that. And bro, like, I hold a grudge, bro. Like, people hold grudges like for years. You know, like people, you know, like not just me. I'm speaking about me just to illustrate the point that nobody is perfect. Like, if I was to tell you nobody is perfect and be out here just bashing everybody else and not myself, then I will be meaning that I'm perfect and everybody else ain't perfect, you know. But like, I done hold a grudge to somebody for years, you know. Like, I done, you know, hated people too, you know. I done, you know, hate on people, you know, to be honest with you. I done got jealous of people, you know. I done got, you know, like, mad at people for no reason, you know, like, you know, so many things, man, you know, like, scammed people, you know, like, whew. You know, my rap shit is crazy, and that's why I'm telling you, no one is perfect, you know. And I'm not saying that because my rap shit is crazy that your rap shit ain't crazy. You know, it might just be crazy too. You know, you might not just be looking at it like that, you know, because, you know, you might not be, you know, as perfect as you believe, man. You know, like, you know, a lot of you guys, you know, like, you tell a story from like you looking like the hero of the story all the time. You don't tell a story like you being the villain, you know. Nobody likes to make themselves a villain, you know. You know, but the truth is, you know, people can be villains, you know. People can be you know, yeah, people can be villains, you know, even though they can, yeah, people can be villains, even though, like, they can tell you and sell you stories that they are heroes, you know. They can tell you and sell you stories that they are the best, this and that, you know. Even parents, you know, like, to be honest with you, you know. So, you know, if you see somebody out there just blaming people, telling people, bashing people, saying people ain't good, this and that, you know, you gotta look at, are they bashing themselves too? You know, because one thing I like about actually preachers, like Christian preachers, when they start preaching, they be telling you, I'm preaching about me too. You know, like these type of sins, I commit them too. You know, so we are trying to just help each other grow. You know, we are trying to just help. You know, see what's I already see what's in my eye. And that's why I'm trying to take it out, and I'm trying to help you take out what's in your eye too, you know. So yeah, so like, remember when Jesus said that whoever has no sin throw the first stone, and nobody threw the stone, because those words hit people, you know, for real, you know. Because if you had no sin, then, you know, like, you should, you know, if you had no sin, then you should throw stones, you know, like. But nobody, you know, nobody threw the stones, because nobody, you know, is without sin, you know, unless they are like a newborn baby, or they are like, you know, just some type of saint, you know, which is very rare, man, to be honest with y'all, man. But most people in your life, you know, are as screwed and as fucked up as you are, man, you know. So like, don't let nobody make you feel like they are perfect, they are this angel and you are this devil and shit, you know. No, you know, a lot of people will sit here and bash people for a whole lot of shit, for drinking, smoking, this and that, you know, for stealing, this and that, homosexuality, a whole lot of shit, man. You sit there and bash people for. But a lot of time, man, the same people bashing people for shit are the same people doing the shit, you know, on the low, you know, close doors, you know. And they don't, you know, just cause it's not out in the public and people ain't seeing what you're doing, don't mean that God Almighty ain't seeing what you're doing, you know. Like, And just because you out here bashing people doesn't give you the right doesn't give you the right for anything, you know. So and Jesus also said, judge and y'all shall not be judged, you know. Literally, you know. Man, I used to claim, you know, like Christian gangster, man. You know, like, to be honest with you, actually, I had a lot of people like rocking with me with that shit. You know, like, you know, CG Christian gangster. You know what's up, man. You know, but I started realizing, man, you know, like, just because I'm rocking kick Christian gangster don't mean that, you know, I'm more perfect than the other gangsters out there, like Crips and the Bloods and stuff like that. You know, it don't make me a perfect man. You know, I am not this type of saint because I'm rocking Christian gangster, you know, shit like that, you know. But long story short, you know, like, I realized, man, you know, all that shit don't matter. I'm just a stand-up guy, man. I've been in the streets, man. You know, I've been, you know, out here, man, you know, hustling. A lot of time I did shit that I was never proud of. You know, I did shit that, you know, like, I can't go back and take back. You know, you can even check my history, man, my records and everything. It's online everywhere, man. You can see, you know, but, like, I am not proud of that shit, you know, but at the same time, I want you to know that you're not perfect. Even the people that's standing right there on the altar, man, the pastors and shit, you know, like they are, you know, preaching to you and telling you, you know, bashing you and shit. But at the same time, they're really not perfect too. You know, like, the Muslim share, the people that, you know, the Muslim share is the person that stands, you know, like on the altar of the mosque, you know, the Muslim mosque, and he's directing the mosque, you know, and telling everybody what to do in the mosque and shit, you know. Even those are not perfect, you know. I guarantee you, even Muhammad is not perfect, man, you know. And not to bash anybody, you know. If y'all believe he's a prophet, then good job, man. You know, if y'all believe, you know, Moses was a prophet, then good job, you know. But, like, he wasn't perfect, you know. Like, prophet doesn't mean perfect, you know. It's a whole different, you know, like, thing. You know, prophet just means that you foresee things that will happen in the future, you know, in which everybody can do that, you know, like, you know, but they just don't tell you that, you know. But the long story short is, like, even all the people in the Bible, all the people in the Quran, you know, a lot of them ain't perfect, you know. Like, that's why Jesus had to pray, you know. And he was considered the most perfect person, you know, that ever lived. But he still had to pray for forgiveness, still had to not trying to sin, you know, still, you know, ask God to, you know, forgive him, you know. So, like, you know, it's crazy, man, you know, like, that's why I can't really sit here, man, and be like, man, you know, like, I'm perfect, this and that, and this motherfucker is this and that, and that. No. But at the same time, man, you know, like, if I see you doing something wrong, I as a brother, I might approach you and I might be like, man, you know, like, that shit you're doing right there ain't right. You know, you should stop, man. You know, and I feel like that's just how we should be living, man. You know, if we are living like animals and we are living like, like savages, then we really not living right, man. You know, to be honest with you. But if we are living like people, whenever somebody does wrong, you can approach them and tell them, you know, and not in no bad way, not in no, you know, bashing way, not in no trying to hurt them type of way, you know, but just tell them and shit, you know. And you might not know how you might help somebody, man, you know. And you know, yeah. So I feel like telling people they are wrong, you know, doesn't make you perfect. Like me still making this video and telling other people, you guys, some of the other people that's watching, that you are wrong for thinking that you are perfect, doesn't make me perfect, you know. It just makes me like a truth teller, a truth speaker. A truth speaker does not don't mean that they are perfect people, you know. So yeah, so just make sure that you check yourself every day, man. Like, you know, which is very hard. You know, it's the hardest thing you can do as a human sometimes, you know, because it's very easy to run from you. You know, it's very easy to point fingers. You know, it's very easy to just look on the outside and judge things and try to fix things on the outside, try to fix other people, try to fix, you know, the world, try to say what's something wrong with the world, something wrong with the government, something wrong with my neighbors, something wrong with the other gangs, you know, like, but it's never easy to look at yourself and be like, you know, oh shit, some shit probably wrong with me, you know, like, why do I get jealous? Why do I get mad easily? Why do I steal? Why do I lie? Why do I do all this shit? You know, like, for what purpose? For what reason? You know, a lot of times, you know, you might be doing it for some petty ass reason. You know, like, you know, you might be looking for attention. You might be looking for money. You might be looking for to survive, whatever. You know, people do a lot of shit for different shit, you know, but like, a lot of time you gotta be like, you know, man, you know, I'm not perfect, you know, like, and once you rise above a certain obstacle, you can also help somebody else rise against it, you know, and that doesn't make you perfect. It just made you, you know, a learner, that you have learned certain things and you've decided to rise above it, you know, and you've decided to help your fellow brothers, human being and stuff, you know. So yeah, man, you know, if you want to learn a little Swahili, man, mambo means what's up, and you gotta answer poa. Poa means, you know, what's up, you know, but what's up, you know, mambo poa. But at the same time, it actually means good. Poa actually means good, you know, or great, you know. But like at the same time, you know, we don't really say what's up in Swahili. We say what's up, and you tell them what really is up. You know, you're not telling somebody what's up so they can tell you what's up back. You know, that shit weird in America, weird in English, but it is what it is. That's a little Swahili lesson. Oh, hi is jambo, and the other hi is jambo. You know, so hi is jambo. If I tell you hi, I mean it's jambo, and if I tell you another hi, if you tell me back hi, it's jambo. So hi, jambo, jambo, hi, you know. But let's keep going, man. For real, like I want you guys to look at yourself in the mirror. That's why MJ say, you know, like, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. You know, like, you can try to change this whole world, man. You can try to change, you know, like, everybody. You can try to change, you know, the government, the school system. You can try to change everything, but sometimes you gotta look you in the mirror and be like, man, you know, like, I need to change me. You know, I need to be a better father. I need to be a better person, you know, period. You know, I need to be a better, mother for those women. You know, I need to be a better, you know, brother, you know, for the brothers. You know, I need to be a better, you know, wife, husband, you know, stuff like that, you know, instead of like trying to point fingers, you know, trying to look for other people that's doing wrong and be like, oh, that's the wrongdoer, that, you know, that's the wrongdoer, not me, that's the wrongdoer, not me. You know, that's ridiculous, man. You know, that's very ridiculous, you know. And I wish you guys can, like, understand something, man. You know, it doesn't take much for people to see your bullshit, you know, because a lot of people can see your bullshit from a mile away, you know. And you might think they don't see your bullshit, but like, they do see your bullshit, man. You know, like, they do see it, you know. And the thing is, man, you know, like, it's crazy because, you know, like, a lot of the bullshit that you do, even if you do it like closed doors, you know, like, it can come smelling on you, you know, like, your energy can smell, you know, like, whatever energy you bring, you feeling the thoughts you having, you know, like, the emotions that you are having, they can show to people, you know, and people that know stuff about energy, they can detect that, you know, and they can feel that, you know. And that's why a lot of people don't want to be around them because of their energy, you know. And yeah, so, like, you know, I feel like, you know, we can't be perfect, man, but we can strive to try to be perfect, man. You know, to try, you know, we can strive to try to be perfect, man, and we can strive to try to aim for better, you know. Like, I'm not trying to say, you know, at least try to be good enough, you know. Like, maybe good enough is something. I heard that shit on Criminal Mind, and it was like, nothing is perfect, but that's why there is good enough, you know. Good enough is great, you know. Like, even when you are making songs, man, you know, I'm an artist, man. You know, when I'm making songs, you know, it's like, when I'm making a song, sometimes I want to make it super perfect, you know, but like sometimes I'll mess it up just trying to make it perfect, you know. But like, when it's good enough, it's great, it's perfect, you know. So perfect is good enough, you know. So like, we can strive to be good enough, man, you know, to try to you know, to try to emulate the greatest examples around us, you know, in the Bible, in the Quran, in history, you know, like, just try to, you know, emulate the greatest examples, not the worst examples, you know, and we could try to thrive through that, you know. We could try to, not just thrive, but like, and we can just try to, you know, live better, because, you know, like, sometimes, you know, like, when you're feeling certain emotions, ask yourself, why are you feeling them, you know. Like, when you're feeling jealous, ask yourself, why are you feeling jealous, you know. Sometimes you might just be feeling jealous for no reason, you know, like, you know, and it might just be an emotion, you know, and you might try to act on it, you know, and you might go and hurt somebody, you know, and that's bad, you know. And then you have the world, you know, full of bullshit, man, you know, and people is not trying to help nobody no more. People is just trying to hurt people left to right, you know. I just hope that, you know, anybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, man, can try, man, you know, can try to look themselves in the mirror, try to judge themselves first before they judge others, you know, and not necessarily judge others or themselves, but like, just try to correct yourself, you know, because, you know, like, judging somebody is not the same as correcting them, you know. Like, correcting somebody is like, hey, you know, you doing this wrong, you know, do it this way, you know, like, you know, like, and judging is like, man, you doing this wrong, you going to hell, you this and that, you finna die, whatever, you know, you know, just shit like that, you know, or taking the law into your own hands and shit like that, you know. That's like judging somebody, you know, like, you know. But correcting somebody is like approaching them and being like, man, you know, like, I didn't like how you did this like this. If you do it this way, man, you can it can be better, man, you know, and no problem, it can be better, you know. And a lot of time people wanna make you feel like you ain't shit, you know, so that you can change or whatever, you know. But like, at the same time, that's not what it takes for somebody to change, you know. But you know, you can just correct somebody and show them, give them the logic. Most people are logical, man. Most people are rational beings, you know. Give them the logical explanation, you know. Give them logical correction, and they will be corrected, man. And they will try to change, man, you know. And yeah, so man, I don't want to make this video too long, man, you know. Like, Amani means peace, you know. Peace to y'all, man, you know. And to anybody that watched this video, peace to them, you know. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a nice night, you know. I know it's nighttime right now, I'm in traffic. I hope you guys have a nice night. You guys have a blessed, you know, morning tomorrow when you wake up, and, you know, have a great day when you go to work, whatever, you know. And whatever you're going to do, I hope you become successful, you know. I hope you get, you know, everything works out for you, man, you know. So, yeah, man, peace, love, positivity, abundance for all, man. Thank you. Subscribe if you want to, okay? Subscribe and like and share the video, you know. And don't worry about nothing, man, because everything is going to be all right, like Bob Marley said.